I think it's time to start some behind the scenes footage. You guys are gonna love this one. Yeah, talk about doing things the hard way. Yep, that's what I do. So I'm gonna have to give you a little story on how all this came about. I came in last night, late last night. I had to wait for my ride to get off work and come out here and drop me off because yes, I am stealth camping. I'm really not supposed to be here. Not a big deal. At the moment, I'm far enough from anybody. I don't have to worry about getting caught. So as you know, I like to do things the hard way. Never the easy way. Especially when it comes to this damn tent. I don't know why it is. I just like to find the most unusual and challenging spot to set this thing up at. If you remember correctly, last week I come out here and I said, well, I could put the tent over there somewhere. It wouldn't be a problem. Last night I'm sitting here looking around and I go, you know what? I think that sucker's gonna fit right on that rock. So I popped the tent out after hopping over here. Now remember, this is in darkness, total darkness, with only one headlamp and one light or flashlight I'm holding. I discover I only have maybe 20 foot of the blue poly rope, and I have a couple foot of bank line. I didn't bring all my 550 because I opted to take the shelter out of my pack because I was going to put more clothes in there because it is very cold out. It was cold out last night. It was at 34. Of course, it's warming up now. So keeping this in mind, I had to improvise. Instead of using a lot of rocks to tie the ends out, couldn't do that. So I decided to grab some down tree limbs, and I'm using them to tie the tent out and to put tension on it. You see that there, tied there, and I tied off on a rock there. I used the tree back there to tie the tent off. And these are not tight. I'm just using the springiness of the trees to keep it tight. And thank God for Velcro. There's not much tension on that at all. Of course, found this big rock, put it down on top of there, and then of course the bank line goes around that rock and down. And this right here is actually what I use to hang my pack up, which come out great because it looped around the bottom of that rock. I can put it here. I'm not sure why the hell I drug this up here. I don't know. Same thing on this side, down tree, rock, and then this came from there, and I'm just using the tension from this tree just to hold it in place. And of course I tied off to that tree right there. Little heads up, this tent gets very hot in the sunlight. Let's go inside and see what it's like, shall we? Yeah, it's warm in here, but the air is blowing through. Get that sealed up so no ninja ticks get their butt in there. So what am I up to now? Well, I have 2 videos to shoot. Wow. First one is I'm going to do a review on the tent, a 4-year usage review, basically how it worked out after 4 seasons of hard usage. And I guess you can consider that hard usage. And then the second one, I'm hopping over this rock. I'm going to do a video for the spring meetup. Billy Joe came up with a really cool idea of doing a swap meet, so I'm going to put that video together today. And after I get all that done, it should be, well, so I'm not sure what time it is, so it's either going to be lunch or dinner. First video is done, and believe it or not, the wind cooperated. Of course, it is not doing that now. As you can see, the sun has moved, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to shoot the next video at. I'm thinking right here looks very promising. That way I'll have the tent in the background. And I can get a camera right there. Maybe a camera over there for a side shot, or just, I think I'll just do this all with one camera maybe. If the wind calms down. And you can see the water starting to get little bitty white caps on it. That means the wind is coming up 10 to 15 miles an hour. Not good if you want to use the 180 box stove for lunch. So I have a feeling we're going to have to switch over to my little propane stove, build a wind block right there and set it up there just to be on the safe side. Temperature's coming up quite nicely. I'm actually starting to get a little bit on the warm side. Last video has been shot. I'm actually reviewing the footage right now the wind is actually just starting to pick up with the vengeance. I'm pretty sure I'm done filming footage for the day, and that tent is just taking a beating right now. So I'm gonna leave it up to see how it holds up in this wind. I opted out on using the 180 box stove. It's too windy and dangerous out. There's a lot of dry tinder around. So I went ahead and busted out the old fuel cell stove. Cooking away, almost at a boil. Huge gust of wind comes up, knocks it over, water all down the rock. Luckily I have some extra water with me, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm probably 2 miles from the trailhead, maybe. Then again, I'm not sure. It could be 3. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so, ramen on, which one is this? Beef flavor. And I'm trying a different one of these. Let's get that away from the fire so it doesn't melt. This is instant mashed potatoes again. This is Applewood smoked bacon, so I haven't had these yet either. You can get these at Wally World for under $1, man. These things are cheap, and these are like 30 cents at Wally World. So that's my plans. Drink mix today. I think that's some tea with lemon. So I got one full left there. Got some of that left, and I think my canteen is about half full, so I think that's what I'm gonna have. Just got a message from Ken. He's getting his tent set up. Ow! Don't want to fall down there. And getting them seam sealed for the meetup. Okay, what do we got here? Taters are done. Yes, that's on the ramen. Got my tea with lemon. Very anxious to see how these taters taste. So let's give them a whirl, shall we? Oh, they're thick. Very good consistency. Let's give it a try. Wow, that's not bad. Impressed. Yeah, I'll be getting some more of them. Definitely. We already know how the ramen tastes. It doesn't change. I tell you, that tent is just getting brutalized. That wind is something else, man. First of the day. If you look right down there. Zoom, 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 zoom. If you can see it, there is my freaking tent pole. Oh my Lanta. Wasn't paying attention, breaking the tent down, flew off the rock, bounced down there. Now I gotta figure out how to get it. So yeah, I'm thinking climb down that way, boom, 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 and I should be able to get to it, maybe. I'm gonna show you real quick what I was sleeping on. Actually, really wasn't the rock. There's a rock there, but there's a bunch of foliage underneath. Moss, some dirt, deadfall. Actually really soft because you can see right where I was laying, right there. Okay, oh yeah, if you're wondering, no problem. I got the tent stake, or the tent pole. I'm gonna strap the pack on and start heading out. Huh. That's an old trail marker. Oh crap, I know where I'm at. Okay. I've been here before. I do believe it's time for me to wrap this video up. Whew. Getting a little warm out. It means the itsy flies are coming out and the ticks are starting to stir around. No, it's good. This is probably, yeah, this is going to be my last outing until I get to the spring meetup. Next week I'm going to start prepping the van and getting it ready to go. That was one big freaking angry bird. Anyway, getting the van ready to go. So you'll be seeing footage from that on my Facebook page. We'll probably go through the ultimate road trip vehicle. You can check that out, and the camp cook setup, and food and meals, and a whole bunch of fun stuff next week. And then it's off to the spring meetup. I can't wait to get down there, get with the guys, do some more extreme camping. I think we're going to be doing some overnights and some rock shelters, and there's just no telling what's going to happen. Okay, friends, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one.